So we are driving up a mountain with the humorous name of Chunky Gal. And this really cool little 2-track. So what are we going to find on top of Chunky Gal?
With any luck, some bubblegum pink sapphire in Smaragdite, which is a green chlor something.
That works for me.
It's a green rock.
All right.
We are heading up this trail to the top of the hill, and we will see where a lot of this material has been dug out. These were old mines during one of the world wars. I don't have my history very well on this. And they were mining up here for the war effort. We're starting to see some green rocks.
It's like when someone's chipped away at that one.
There must have been something pink on it. That's Smaragdite.
Coming up to the top, by the looks of it. Great view. I'm hauling a bucket behind me if you're wondering what the noise is. So we're not allowed to break rocks anymore, or can you break them if they're on the top?
I don't think we're supposed to even break them anymore.
All right.
So we will search and hope for some bubblegum pink people have overlooked. This is just one of many areas up here.
Really pretty. Probably better this time of year than in the summer. You wouldn't be able to see those mountains in the distance.
You can't in the summer, and it's, even though we have some elevation, it's sweltering up here in the summer.
It's not sweltering now. A little chilly. So who won here? Did the tree win or did the rock win? I can't decide. Seems like a draw. Ian's found something to show me.
Tiny, tiny, tiny bubblegum pink sapphire, little just spots.
One right here. And I'm told they light up under black light. So in my pocket, fish it out. I've got a light. Oh yeah. Oh, that's neat.
That one may not, I mean, we could always take it back and slice it, and you might be able to get a cab with the pink in there.
We got to see this one in the dark under UV light. It's pretty awesome. Check that out. You don't see it back here. This is not a broken surface, and this is. But this is a broken surface, and there's not very much there. A couple dots back there, but that one spot is really good. So I don't know if those will show up when they're made into a cab, if they'll show up as little pink polka dots, or if they're too small to actually show. So I don't think this is going to fit in my saw very well, so I'm going to have to do some work on it to even get it in the saw, but I hope to slab that one and see what it looks like made into a cab. I had to cut a chunk off the top of this to make it fit in the slab saw, but then it fit in fine. I got it all slabbed up, so I'm going to flip the lights off and show it to you under UV light first. So let's start with this stack. You can see we got a pretty good piece of corundum there. And the rest of them are kind of speckled. Not great, but okay. Over here we've got a little bit on this end here. And then this is the part that was really good before cutting it. And you can see on that end there's just lots of it. It's on both sides, of course, but just flip through these real quick here. And it just goes in part way. This left-hand side isn't nearly as good as that end on the right there. Alright, so let's see what it looks like in regular light, because that's how they're going to look if I make pendants out of them. Alright, so let's start back over here again. Hopefully you can see that there's a little bit of pink right there. That's the best spot on that one. And the rest of these really don't look like much. So I think I got this figured out now. All the stuff that glows is corundum. If it's any color other than red, but it looks nice, I guess it's called a sapphire. So that would be a sapphire. If it's red or sometimes pink, it's considered a ruby. So I'm going to call these sapphires. It sounds like that's more common than calling them rubies when they're pink. So down here you can see a little bit of pink right there. Unfortunately there's a crack coming, but it looks like it stops right there, so I might be able to get a cab in there on the end. Little pink right there. Not so much here. This is where it was all glowing. Not so good. And these are, well, that one's pretty cracked. And I don't see any pink at all there. So I think my best one is this one right here. So I'm going to do that one first. I think I'll do maybe a teardrop and keep that kind of at the bottom of it. And we'll just see what happens. Well, I think these turned out really pretty. The sapphire isn't too big and doesn't stand out all that well, but it is there, and the green's a really nice green. Got the groove on the side there. I didn't polish the backs. But I'm pretty happy with those. I think those look good. Yeah, there's been some digging here. Just came down that hill. I'm curious what's going on here. There seems to be, oh, there's a wall right here, but I don't understand the purpose of it. See people stack stuff up here. Maybe it's just to kind of get it out of the way, but this is kind of weird. Alright, I just showed Ann one that wasn't worthy of putting on film, but I did find a little piece, and Ann, who was like real close to me, we're on this hill, and she calls me over to the most frustrating thing. This rock is probably weighs over 100 pounds.
Oh, easily.
I mean,
easily.
Several hundred. But can you see them there? And if you can't, I'll do that to help you out. One there and one there.
That is pink sapphire.
All right. So you can't haul that one out of there. Too bad, because that was a nice one. You find a keeper?
Right here. And if you kind of put the light on it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And there are other places that light up. So this would be a good one to clean up this crust and see what's underneath.
And you said muriatic acid is the way you can do that?
Muriatic acid to clean up the...
Right there.
There's a good chance that all of these bumpies, once you get that crust off, will be that bubblegum pink.
And would this one be a good one to slab also then? Or not?
Could be.
Well,
It's a guess.
Okay. Here are some of the slabs from that rock. And you can see a little bit of pink right there, but it's right at the end of a crack. And not much else in this one. There's a little bit, but it's right there at the edge, so kind of hard to work with that. And then this one, we do have pink, but there's a crack running through this whole rock. A little bit of pink along there, and so is the crack. And that's about it. So there's not too much in that rock. Just making our way through the woods to the next spot. It's kind of getting late and a little bit dark out. Not too bad yet. Hopefully Ann can get us out of here. Ann just found something.
I like to look at the ones with the bumpy outsides. So we've got some red there. We've got some red there. All along there. So see, it is just on the well, it might be just the white. It's still worth a try.
Here's that piece after a full day soak in 100% muriatic acid. I didn't dilute it at all, I just poured it straight in. In the video you're seeing here, this is not the same rock. It's a different rock that I end up slabbing up, so I didn't take pictures of it after soaking it. But this piece is in that video, and after the soak in muriatic acid, it didn't come out nearly this clean, and so I put it in some oxalic acid I was using to clean a big piece of aquamarine that I found. So I thought as long as I had the acid all heated up, I'd throw this in, and I got quite a bit cleaner in there. See a lot more green through it now. I think I just picked this one up because of the weird shape on the top, and I thought, hey, maybe there's something interesting in there, so I have to cut this one open yet. I haven't cut it open. I don't see anything on the outside with the black light, so I doubt there's anything in there, but I don't know, just grabbed my attention, so I took it home. And here are a few pictures of a really nice one that's been collected from Chunky Gal and is in an undisclosed location. Hey, if you like seeing rocks soaked in acid, I have a video here that you should really see where I treated chain coral with acid, and that stuff turns out really cool. So click on that and I'll see you over there.